They say luxury is in the details. But what if luxury was an experience? And every nook, every corner, and every place of your home have that experience. And where do you get that particular experience? Well, welcome to InterioSplash. Today we have Mr. Mayank Jain with us. Hi sir, I'm Karthik. Very pleasure to meet you. And we are from Karostartup. And let's continue with the interview. So, let's start with you. Where it all have begun? The whole story behind InterioSplash. Where did it all start? We would like to get to know your complete story.
So before InterioSplash, I was actually I think I passed my 12 and gave my boards exams, and then later I was into more of artwork, craftsmanship. I was very fascinated with a lot of karigars and carpenters carving work from a very early stage of my life. So I wanted to actually join some classes where I can learn these carvings and everything. And with that, I started joining few workshops where I created few furniture pieces. And with those furniture pieces, I also realized that I can not only create furniture pieces, I can design one. And I was having a good feedback from everyone that, okay, you are actually good in this. You can create something which is out of the box, which is something not usually found. So I think that's where it hit us. Me and my father, we were speaking about it, and my father's like, what do you want to pursue later? I said, I want to do something which is known as interior design in the early stage of 2015, where no one know much about interior design and all. So that's one of the reasons that InterioSplash has started, because I did my interior design in diploma and bachelor's in interior product design. So I have done from Lisa School of Design. It's in Kormangla, Bangalore.
Okay.
So I was born and brought up in Kolkata, but I did apply in Bangalore because I was looking for a college which was more into details about interior design. So I did my 4 years of course in interior product design over there, and then did job in multiple MNCs and interior companies. And before that, I was already working in internships and everything, and then one day I realized that I have to start my own. So this is the day where InterioSplash actually began, where I was actually thinking about that how I want to do this later, because whenever I was working, I was not doing something which is new. I was just doing catalog works, doing something which is already there in the market, copy paste, more of like a copy paste or a fit to all size. So I was not much happy about that. So I thought now it's the time where I want to start something on my own, and which I will do something different from the market. So this is where I started InterioSplash.
Well, talking about that, what is that particular, what happened in that particular day that you decided, every entrepreneur, when they start their journey, right? Before they start their journey, they'll get to that one day where they decide, enough of all this. I have to get into this. I have to set something out of the box. And what was that incident or a story behind starting this?
Okay, so this is a kind of a funny story. I was working with a company. I cannot name the company for sure, but I was working as a designer over there, senior designer over there, and I was handling few projects. And one of my client actually happened to ask me that, Mike, we are not that much concerned with the design. So I was shocked that why is it so? Because I have followed from day one the catalogs and descriptions and everything. So how can it be possible that suddenly the client is saying that I didn't like the designs? Then I actually happened to think that, okay, let's first listen to the client. What is his advice on the same? So he gave me a very good feedback. He said, Mike, I am looking for a kind of design which fits my requirements, my personality. Whatever you have done, that's basically something which is easily available in your catalog, and I have to select one, and you have selected one. So that's the day when I realized that I was challenged by someone. I was told by someone that, no, you're doing the wrong way. If you are really a designer, you should not follow catalogs, you should not follow brochures, you should not follow models or fit to size designs. You should actually create something which is equally functional or equally personalized according to the customer. It has to be designed only for that customer. So this is where I was kicked that, okay, boss, whatever I have learned about design, and whatever I have learned about carvings or my craftsmanship work, that's going wasted because I am following a method which is A to Z every day.
So from what you're saying, customization is the key.
Yes. Customization is the key, personalization is the key, understanding functionality of a space is the key for actually interior design.
Well, for the future interior designers, take notes of this.